Hey guys, so today I'm going to be reviewing the Flower Beauty by Drew Barrymore line. Obviously not the entire line because I'm not made of money and I can't just go out and be buying her entire line of makeup because that would cost me a lot of coin. But I am slowly building my cruelty-free makeup and it's just going to take a little bit of time because I'm not made of money. So today I used the Flower Beauty BB cream and this is in the shade BB2. So you will see my thoughts about that. I also use the concealer. This is a brightening and correcting concealer and this one is in the shade, I gotta find the packaging because I ripped it off, but it had the shade on it. BC2, and then I bought the powder foundation in the shade PP3. Kind of a funny name, PP, but just saying, makes me laugh. Okay, that's really inappropriate. So yeah, those are the three things that I will be reviewing for you guys today. This is how I got the pretty flawless face. I really like all of these products. I think if you want to see my thoughts, just keep watching the video. I will show you exactly what my skin looked like before and then after using these things. If you have dry skin, stay away from the BB cream. You won't like it. If you're oily and you want something in the summertime to keep you matte and cancel out redness, this is perfect. Concealer is absolutely amazing. It is creamy and it just blends under the eye absolutely beautifully and I'm obsessed with it. I think it's absolutely amazing and you get one fluid ounce, which is really good for concealer. And then the powder I got, again, in the shade PP3. It is definitely a pigmented powder that will provide extra coverage. It's beautiful. I love it. You don't get as much product as I would like, but a little does go a long way. So if you want to see the demo of these cruelty-free products, which I am so happy about, and I absolutely love them, and they're awesome, and yeah. I say and a lot because my brain's all over the place today because I'm really hungry and I gotta go eat my lunch, so I'm a little like hyper, so just ignore me. So yeah, if you want to see my impressions and review on this, then just keep watching the video. So I'm going to start out by using the Flower BB cream. So the packaging just looks like this. I love the packaging. I think it's absolutely adorable. I love the little rose gold, how it says flower on there. And it just says, I might as well give you a description of it before I apply it. It's proudly made in the USA and cruelty-free. Woohoo! It is the ultimate multitasker. Apply directly to clean face with fingertips in long sweeping motions. Okay, so I'll use my fingers. Blend it upward and outward. Use every day to even and smooth complexion. Stays perfectly for even up to 12 hours. So it does claim to last for 12 hours. So I got mine in the shade BB2. She has most of her line has like the BB2 and the BB1, and then there's a CC and then a PP1, which kind of made me laugh. Yeah, I'm a little inappropriate at times. But I found that I wasn't like the same shade and everything because obviously I like a lighter concealer and a darker BB cream and whatnot. So I'm just going to pull that strip off there. So this BB cream, just before I apply it, I will tell you how much it retails for. I picked it up at Walmart and it was $13.98 and you get 1 fluid ounce. So that's pretty good. That's basically just like a foundation. So I'm going to apply it to my finger. So that's what it looks like. It's quite creamy. It's not runny or anything. And I love that it's a yellow based. Oh wow, BB cream. Oh wow. That's quite yellow. Well, that's good for my redness. So you guys saw how much I used. I think I'm gonna have to use a little bit more than that. It has kind of a powdery consistency. Like it's difficult to blend. Like already it's set. Like it's already set into my skin. So it's incredibly mattifying. So I'm just gonna take another pump and I'll do my forehead. I'll just put like a little bit more on because obviously you want more coverage in like the center. This is like the most unique BB cream I think I've ever seen, just for the fact that it is so yellow. It didn't look that yellow in the packaging, it actually looked, put some on my eyelids because I've got redness there. It actually looked more of like a tan color. So you do have to kind of work quickly because it's already kind of set. It's a little bit difficult to blend. I think if I used a beauty blender it would work. Oh crap, I got some in my eyebrow. I think if I used my beauty blender it would be like much easier to blend out. But yeah, I think in the future I will blend it out with a beauty blender, just because it is kind of hard to blend because, like I said, it's already set on my face. So I think that it provides, I just got some in my hair. I hate when that happens. And look at this. Look at this. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get in there. Provides really good coverage, and I do like the fact that it's like dry already. I'm just going to put a little bit here because this is kind of where I have scarring from previous blemishes. It's so crazy. It's hard to explain the consistency of it. It's quite thick, and it's quite I don't want to say dry, but it's not hydrating at all. So if you have more mature skin or dry skin, I don't know if you're gonna like it because it is so hard to blend, and it kind of likes to cling to any sort of dry patches that you have. But for me, in the summertime, it is perfect because I am very oily, and especially in the summer, I like, you know, it's oily and it's hot, so you're gonna sweat. So for me, this is pretty perfect because like it's already dried. It feels like, it doesn't feel cakey at all on the skin. It almost feels like I'm not really wearing anything. It's not sticky. It's like completely set and matte. So yeah, I like the finish of it. You can still see a little bit of my blemishes, but that doesn't really bother me because I still have the powder to put on too, and I don't want it to look heavy. It actually, even though I can see a little bit around my nose, that's where I've been getting dry, it really doesn't look cakey at all, and it actually looks like my skin pretty much, but it is completely matte, so there's no dewiness or satinness or anything like that going on. It's just like a matte shade. I do like the color, although I don't know if you can see, but in the packaging, like to me, I don't know why I was doing that. But in the packaging, it looks a little bit more like a tan color, and it turned out more yellow on the face, as you could see. But I really think that this is a good color for me. I mean, I just self-tanned, and it matches pretty well. I think because it's got such like a yellow undertone, it works really well with my tan. So wow, I really like this so far, and I didn't use very much. You guys saw I used 2 little like pea-size amounts, so I think that this would last me a long time. But the next time that I use it, I think I will apply it with a beauty blender, just because it would give me a little bit more time and a little bit, I'd be able to blend it in with a little bit more ease. So let's move on to the concealer. Okay, so this is the concealer. So it basically just looks like that, and it says flower on it. I'm assuming, yeah, it's a little like you twist it up and then the product comes out just on this brush right here. And this one, where's the packaging on it? This one I got in the shade BC2, and I'm just going to read the back of the packaging that I pulled off. It says it's called Lighten Up Brightening Concealer Corrector Illuminator. Soft Focus Complex illuminates for a lift from within effect. Seamless coverage. So it says just to twist the bottom of the pen until you see the product on the brush. It may take up to 10 twists on first use. Gently apply product under eye and on imperfections. Dab lightly to blend with finger. So, and then I love this little quote, "We never test on animals." I love that so much. So anyways, it's BC2, and this was, how much for you? $8.98, and you get, I don't even know if I can read, oh, you get an ounce. Okay, so you get the same amount as a foundation, so that's pretty good. So I'm just going to twist until I start seeing it come out the top. Come on now. Oh, I heard something. Okay, it's, oh, there it goes. Okay, so it's definitely more than just 10 twists, so you need a couple. Okay. Oh, I like the color. I feel like I should have gotten a lighter color than this. They did have a few choices, but in the packaging, I thought that this would kind of be perfect. So, but I think now I would go for a lighter shade. It looks quite pigmented, so I'm just gonna put a little bit there. So I'm really happy about that, and I like the fact that you get 1 ounce because you never use as much concealer as you do foundation, what I'm trying to say. So first, right off the bat, oh, it's so creamy. Oh wow, this is very creamy. Wow. Okay, I really like how creamy it feels on the skin. I might as well just add a little bit more up there because I've got a lot of redness and like veining, which is kind of gross, but whatevs. Okay, this is a little bit easier to blend than the BB cream. I think that if you do want to blend it out, you should use your finger or a beauty blender just because you just get a nicer kind of finish. And the warmth of my fingers really warms it up and gets it all in there. So this is a lot more hydrating, I can tell, than the BB cream. It doesn't feel dry. It feels very, very nice, very creamy, kind of like the perfect concealer consistency. Like, it's not too thick, it's not too it's not so thick that like you can't blend it, but it's not so thin that you're not getting any coverage. Like, it's kind of like, to be honest, it's like the perfect consistency. It's actually really, really nice. So I really like that. I better set it with a powder. I'm not sure how it'll last throughout the day in terms of like, you know, staying on, but I will let you guys know at the end of the day my thoughts on everything, so stay tuned for that. It is settling a little bit into my fine lines, but that is not like a huge issue for me because every single concealer, even the MAC Pro Longwear that I used to use, would settle into my fine line. So that's not like a huge deal for me because every concealer does. But I think that that did a pretty good job of brightening. I would go with a lighter shade next time, I think. So again, this was the shade BC2, but it does match the BB cream quite well. So I'm just going to take a makeup wipey and get it off my lips. I don't like concealer on my lips. It just doesn't feel nice. The powder looks like this. I think the packaging is cute, but I'm not a fan of how bulky it is. I feel like if it was half this size and the brush was underneath, that would have been better. I don't really like the bulkiness of it, but whatevs. So the powder it's the powder foundation, and it came to $10.98, and I got it in the shade PP3. Now, this, I was a little bit disappointed because you only get 3.5 grams, which my older powders, like the Rimmel Stay Matte, which obviously I won't use anymore because it tests on animals, but anyways, that one you get 14 grams, and even the Maybelline's Dream Wonder powder, you get 5.5 grams, so it's significantly less. But, so that's the only thing I didn't like, but I did find, I have used this quite a few times, and I did find that you don't really need a lot of the powder, so that's just something to consider. So I'm just going to take my e.l.f. powder brush, and I'm just going to set that under the eyes. And just in the center of my face. Well, pretty much everywhere. I say the center of my face, but really I mean like everywhere. And I really like this. Like, I don't even know if you can see, if that's picking up on camera, but that's literally all I took. And I love this powder. It does a really good job of mattifying, and it does provide coverage. I'll do a swatch for you. So as you can see, it's very pigmented. So it's better than like, it acts, instead of just like a you know, some setting powders, God, Lindsay, get your words out. Some setting powders just don't really provide any coverage, so they're only good for like soaking up oil, but this actually provides coverage because it's got quite a bit of pigment. So Even though you don't get a lot in it, I'm still disappointed about that, but maybe it'll last longer. I'm not sure. I will give you guys an update. So I will zoom you in a little bit. So I have like a hair somewhere. Oh no, it's an eyelash sticking down. Whew. I'll zoom you guys in a bit so you can see the finished product. My skin looks pretty flawless. It's definitely 100% matte. You can see a little bit, like if you're really looking for it, you can see a little bit of the redness there still, but not anything crazy. And yeah, I really like it. I like everything. I like the colors. I think that it provides a perfect full coverage finish. Like these products in conjunction with each other, it is definitely full coverage. I think though, honestly, if you are oily, I would stay away from the BB cream. I mean, if you're dry skinned, stay away from the BB cream, because it's hard to blend in if you have a lot of dry patches or like more mature skin, so you have more wrinkles and stuff. It's just gonna cling to that. But if you are younger or you have very oily skin and you want something to keep you matte like in the summertime and throughout the day, I definitely think this will do the trick because it is super mattifying. The concealer I absolutely love. I think it's incredibly creamy, and I like the fact that you get an ounce of product. I think that's pretty good for a concealer. I really enjoy that. It is creasing under my eyes, so I actually should take my damp beauty blender and apply the powder again. I will do that after, but and I do like the powder. I think it just gives me a really nice finish. So let me know what you guys, if you've tried Flower Beauty, and what you think of the products, if you've tried anything else. I'm definitely going to pick up more things from the brand, obviously, because the cruelty-free thing and made in the USA, very important to me. So I absolutely love these products. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and leave any questions or comments or video requests and all that stuff down below. And I love you, and I'll see you in my next video.